Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. Evening edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, AGNDD Intellireport. Today, as always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Without further ado, headlines of the day. Keir Starmer and Rishi Sunak debate in the UK. Biden to enact restrictions on asylum seekers at the border. Brain capacity underestimated, study finds. SpaceX receives FAA license for Starship launch. Trypophobia is not just a social media trend, and much more. But first, this day in history.
June 5th in history. June 5th, 1257, Krakow in Poland receives city rights. June 5th, 1888, the Rio de la Plata earthquake takes place.
And now on to today's news. General news. Keir Starmer and Rishi Sunak clash in first UK election debate, The Washington Post.
Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and Labour Party leader Keir Starmer faced off in the first debate of Britain's general election campaign, with Sunak offering promises of future improvements while Starmer criticised the Conservative Party's track record and emphasised the need for change.
Biden unveils plans to enact restrictions on migrants seeking asylum at U.S.-Mexico border. The Associated Press.
President Biden announced immediate restrictions on asylum seekers at the U.S.-Mexico border, aiming to control the influx of migrants. The move is in response to a surge in border encounters and is seen as a political strategy. Critics fear the restrictions may deny asylum to those in need.
MLB bans Tucupita Marcano for sports betting violations. 4 other players disciplined. The Washington Post.
5 MLB players, including Padres' Tucupita Marcano, faced disciplinary action for betting on baseball. Marcano, permanently ineligible, bet over $87,000 on MLB games. 4 others suspended for a year. MLB stresses the importance of upholding integrity amid the rise of sports gambling.
Famous people born on this day. June 5, 1979. Matthew Scarlett, Australian footballer. Alifa Rifat, an Egyptian author, 1930-1996. Wrote controversial stories depicting female sexuality in rural Egypt without undermining the patriarchal system. She faced obstacles but ultimately left a significant literary legacy. Business news. Science news. SpaceX lands FAA license for next Starship mega-rocket launch on June 6th. Space.com.
SpaceX receives FAA license for Starship Flight 4 test mission on June 6, 2024, aiming to demonstrate the rocket's reusability. The company's Starship model is available on Amazon, standing at 13.77 inches. SpaceX has conducted fueling tests, preparing for the upcoming launch.
Today's obituaries. Bill Estabrooks. Brief Wikipedia summary. William Irvine Estabrooks, 1947 to 2024, was a Canadian educator and politician from Nova Scotia. He served as an MLA from 1998 to 2013, was involved in various community activities, and received awards for his contributions. The Hubley Community Centre was named in his honour. Estabrooks passed away at the age of 76. Rosalinda Lopez Hernandez. Brief Wikipedia summary. Rosalinda Lopez Hernandez, August 12, 1967, June 5, 2024, was a Mexican politician and senator from Tabasco. She had a background in public accounting, serving as a federal deputy and senator, and was involved in various commissions related to finance and public credit during her political career. Rosalina Neri. Brief Wikipedia summary. Rosalina Neri, a 96-year-old Italian actress and singer known for her roles in films like 3 Men and a Leg and All the Morons Men, has had a successful career in stage, television, film, and radio. Born in Arcisate, she gained fame for her resemblance to Marilyn Monroe and was nicknamed Marilina. Ranch Cerrone, brief Wikipedia summary. The article provides a detailed overview of the band Nebula, including its formation, members, discography, and significant events. It highlights the contributions of various musicians over the years and mentions the unfortunate deaths of former bassist Tom Davies in 2023 and touring bassist Ranch Cerrone in 2024. Ben Vautier, French visual artist aged 88, died by suicide from a gunshot. His work encompassed text-based paintings, Fluxus movement participation, and advocacy for minority rights. Vautier's legacy includes being part of important art collections worldwide, with notable pieces displayed in institutions like MoMA and Museo Reina Sofia. Richard Zuschlag, the founder of Acadian Ambulance, a prominent American ambulance service, passed away from cancer at the age of 76. Zuschlag was a highly respected businessman known for his contributions to the healthcare industry and various philanthropic endeavours. Azmatullah, brief Wikipedia summary. Azmatullah was a Pakistani politician who served in the National Assembly of Pakistan from 2008 to 2013 and then again from 2018 to 2023. He passed away on June 4th, 2024. BRP Bhaskar, an Indian journalist and human rights activist, passed away at the age of 92. Throughout his career, he served as editor for several prominent newspapers and received recognition for his work, including the 2022 Kerala Sahitya Akademi Award for Biography and Autobiography for his biography Newsroom. John Blackman, a prominent Australian radio and television presenter known for his work on Hey Hey It's Saturday, passed away at the age of 76 due to a heart attack. Throughout his career, he was involved in various radio and television shows, as well as corporate hosting and writing several books. Ngozi Bomboko, a 47-year-old Congolese footballer who played for TP Mazembe and the national team, died from injuries sustained in a bar fire. He had a successful career, including stints with Gabala SC and participation in the 2004 African Nations Cup. C. Gambino, a Swedish rapper aged 26, known for hits like Automatic and Svar, was shot and killed in a Gothenburg parking garage on June 4, 2024. Ramadan, who released his first album in 2022, had reached number 1 on Swedish charts. His death has shocked the music industry.
Health news. The brain can store nearly 10 times more data than previously thought, study confirms. LiveScience.com.
New research suggests the brain can store about 10 times more information than previously believed. By analyzing synaptic connections, scientists found that the brain's capacity for information storage is much greater than previously thought, which has implications for understanding learning, aging, and diseases affecting the brain.
New psychology research suggests trypophobia is not just a social media phenomenon. SciPost.
New research suggests trypophobia, fear of hole clusters, may be a genuine psychological condition affecting around 1 in 10 people. Social media exposure may play a role in sensitizing individuals, particularly younger people and women, but other factors like evolved sensitivities could also contribute.
Entertainment news. Julie Bowen acknowledges she helped Sarah Hyland leave abusive relationship. TMZ.
Julie Bowen discusses assisting her Modern Family co-star Sarah Hyland in leaving an abusive relationship on the Skinny Confidential Him and Her podcast. Hyland had obtained a restraining order against actor Matt Prokop in 2014, with Julie stepping in to help her during the breakup.
Kanye West sued for sexual harassment by ex-assistant Hollywood reporter.
Kanye West faces a lawsuit from former assistant Lauren Pisciotta, accusing him of sexual harassment, breach of contract, and wrongful termination. West's legal team denies these claims, alleging Pisciotta pursued him sexually for employment benefits and engaged in blackmail. Pisciotta's lawsuit follows her termination and unpaid severance.
You know, I was reading the news the other day and came across a headline that caught my attention. Keir Starmer and Rishi Sunak debate in the UK. Oh boy, it's like watching two toddlers argue over who gets the last cookie. These politicians think they're so clever with their one-liners and empty promises, when all we really want is some true leadership and action. And speaking of leadership, I see Biden is planning to enact restrictions on asylum seekers at the border. Now, I understand the need for secure borders, but let's not forget the humanity behind these policies. We should be welcoming those in need with open arms, not shutting them out with red tape and bureaucracy. Now, here's a headline that really got me thinking. Brain capacity underestimated, study finds. Well, I could have told you that without a fancy study. It seems like common sense has become a rare commodity these days. Maybe if globes used their brains a little more, we wouldn't be in half the mess we're in now. And can we talk about SpaceX for a minute? They just received an FAA license for a Starship launch. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. But let's not get too carried away with all this space exploration when we still have so many problems to solve right here on Earth. And finally, let's address this trend of trypophobia. It's not just a social media fad, folks. It's a real phobia that affects Globes' daily lives. So let's show some compassion and understanding instead of dismissing it as just another internet craze. In conclusion, these headlines may come and go, but it's up to us to stay informed, stay engaged, and demand better from our leaders and society as a whole. Thank you for listening to my rant, and remember, the next time you see a headline that makes you scratch your globe, don't just shrug it off. Dig deeper and ask questions.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you.
What do you get when you cross a rabbit with a water hose? Hairspray. I've got a joke about vegetables for you, but it's a bit corny.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.